Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Brenton. If you haven't been to the channel before, I like to do devotions relating to the Bible and to the Christian life. Today's devotion is an interesting one. I'm kind of paraphrasing from another channel. It's called Focus on the Family. If you haven't seen it before, I'll post a little link of the video. But this particular one it's about this writer, and he has this book. It's about these devotions for kids, but it revolves around science experiments. And I thought the way it was explained was really interesting. I thought it'd be a great idea to share with your kids. And I'm a school teacher. I'm actually doing science as part of my teaching this year as well. So I'm thinking, oh yes, this is such a good way to tie in the sciences to this particular devotion. But I'm going to do a bit of a summary. Hopefully I'll do it justice. Now, I would recommend checking out the actual video because that's just explains it brilliantly. But essentially what this guy does is he gets a pickle. Now you must be thinking, what on earth is he going to do with a pickle? And that's exactly what I was thinking too. And I'm like, how are you going to relate a pickle to a Bible message? So what he does is he hooks it up to this electricity. On one side, he's got a little stand with a pickle on top. On one side, he's got the negative electrical wire. On the other side, he's got the positive, so they're stuck into either ends. And what he does is he turns off all the lights and he puts electricity through this pickle. And you can see inside it's making a buzzing noise, a sizzling noise, but you can see these waves of light, and it almost looks like they're crashing into each other, having a bit of a battle, a fight. Now the way he relates it to is there's actually a battle going inside each and every one of us. So in the Christian life, we have our negative influences on this side. And our negative influence is our old selves before we came to Christ. We have all of our old beliefs, our old values. Not all of them have changed, but when we become a Christian, we become a completely new person. And on this side, we have the influence of the Holy Spirit. And this is our positive. So we have Jesus on this side. And we have this constant battle with each other between the old selves and our new selves. Because when we come to Christ, we have lots of things that we battle with. We have lots of questions. We have our views completely changed. There's different expectations on us and what we place on ourselves. And there's these battles. Now, sometimes what will happen is our old selves will win the battle, and the Holy Spirit kind of backs away, and we decide to say, no, I'm going to turn away from God and I want to do things my way. Now, this isn't the best way. This is the negative influence in our lives, and quite often we'll find that things go wrong when we let this happen, or we don't, we are going against the will of God. But whichever side loses the battle will always come back. Okay, the Holy Spirit will always come back and come to influence us. It's always there, but there might be another battle. And in the next battle, this time fighting each other, and this time the Holy Spirit wins, our good influence. And our negatives, they fall away. And for that, what happens is the Holy Spirit takes over, it guides our decisions, and we start to be aligned with what God's will is for us. Now, again, the negative will always come back. Our old selves, our old influences will always come back to fight another fight. Whether it's about the same topic or a different topic, it's always going to come back. It will always try again. But each time our Holy Spirit, our new selves, wins against our old selves, our old selves become weaker and weaker and weaker until eventually the Holy Spirit completely takes over. And that is what we want for our lives. We want for Holy Spirit to take over, to take the lead, So we become a completely new person, someone who is loving, caring, kind towards other people, compassionate, someone who is humble, someone who shows integrity and honor, someone who shows all of the qualities of Jesus Christ when he lived on this earth. So that is a little description. I'll put in the video as well the actual verses of what this relates to. But again, check out the actual video as well if you want to, and actually see the pickle, because it's really cool, and I think a great way of describing this to young kids, and even not. I think it's a great message to share. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, that's fantastic, and I hope to see you in the next one.